I just bought a new iPad, and instead of setting it up quietly on my own, I thought I'd walk you through the first things I always change. These are the small settings that make it feel smoother, safer, and a lot less frustrating to use. I added a paper texture screen protector because writing on the bare glass is slippery and it makes a very squeaky noise, which I find annoying. A textured screen protector gives your pencil more grip and control. And here's one important setting you can enable right now. Go into Apple Pencil settings and turn on Draw with Pencil only. Otherwise, your palm can leave accidental marks and it gets annoying really quickly. I use the pencil for writing and selecting and my fingers for general navigation. Go to the General Settings and Software Update and make sure you're on the latest version. New iPads don't always ship fully updated, and updates often include bug fixes, battery improvements, and security patches. When your iPad is locked, someone can still swipe into Control Center and turn on airplane mode. To prevent that, go to Touch ID and Password, go ahead and enter your password, and under Allow Access when locked, turn off Control Center. If you're not loving the shiny liquid glass look, you can tone it down. Go to Accessibility, Display and Text Size, turn on Reduce Transparency and/or Increase Contrast. You can also enable bold text, larger text, or borders. You'll notice how this instantly makes everything clearer and easier to read. Alternatively, if you just want a softer version, go to Display and Brightness, tap Liquid Glass, and choose Tinted instead. If everything feels too small or maybe too cramped, you can go and change your display zoom. Go to Display Zoom and choose more space for smaller icons and smaller text on screen, or select larger text for larger icons and larger text. If you only want larger text in certain apps, you can go to Accessibility, scroll down to the Per App settings, and customize it per app. If you ever want to delete these settings, just tap Edit, tap the red button, tap Delete, then Done. There are also a few really useful toggles hiding in Control Center. Long press the brightness slider to access dark mode, night shift, which reduces blue light, or true tone, which adapts to the ambient lighting. You can also customize your Control Center and add a text size adjuster, the reduce white point button, which is great for night use, or maybe the keyboard brightness option if you use an external keyboard. Add the tools that you're actually going to use and remove the rest. Now let's make sure your iPad battery actually lasts. Go to Settings, Battery, and turn on the battery percentage so you always know exactly how much battery you have left on your iPad. Tap Battery Health and set your charging limit to 80%. This helps protect the long-term battery health of your iPad. In the General Settings, Background App Refresh, turn off the apps that don't need to update constantly. Now in Notifications, turn off alerts for apps you don't care about, because fewer notifications means less background activity, which means you'll have more battery life on your iPad. In Display and Brightness, shorten the auto lock time so your screen isn't staying on unnecessarily. And one more thing, if you never use the Hey Siri activation, then turn it off. Your iPad doesn't need to constantly be listening. You can still press the top button or use Type to Siri when you need it, without the background battery drain. Go to Home Screen and App Library and change newly downloaded apps to App Library only. Now, nothing will automatically clutter your home screen. You can also choose whether to show the app library in the dock, if you want to show suggested and recent apps in the dock, or whether you want the notification badges to be displayed in the app library. Now, here's how to actually customize your home screen. Long press on any blank space to enter the edit mode. You can add widgets and resize them. Stack widgets or use smart stacks. Rearrange your app icons. Or remove apps from the home screen without deleting them. And when you want an app back on your home screen, it's as easy as just dragging it out of the app library. Go to Settings, Apps, and at the top, tap Default Apps. You can go ahead and choose your preferred apps for your browser, mail app, or messaging app. If you already know you prefer alternatives to the defaults, set them now so your iPad works your way from the start. And don't ignore the Files app. Go ahead and create your main folders, add subfolders, and set up color tags for organization. Go to Settings, Apple ID, iCloud, Show All, and make sure Safari is toggled on. That way, your open tabs will sync across devices. And if you plan to use your iPad with a MacBook, you can go to Settings, General, AirPlay and Continuity, and enable cursor and keyboard. This allows you to move your cursor between your MacBook and iPad and use one keyboard for both devices, which makes multitasking feel really easy. So those are the first things I always change on a new iPad. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye!